Oh. Done. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, hopefully. Yes, I am live. It's all right. I was just setting up the Body Soul app. Oh, I had a little mini error there on my screen. So, good morning, Rena. I was reading out the whole name. Good morning, Rena. Lovely to see you here. And Keza, lovely to have you here as well. And Sarah, good morning, lovely. And I dare say most of you are on your way to work shortly too. So, hi to you, Rachel. Oh, Somerset, England. It'd be getting cold there, wouldn't it? And we have Carol here. Oh, good morning. And good morning to Kim. Lovely to see you here too, Kim. Right, I will whiz over to the cards pretty promptly. So do that quick little letting your friends know that I'm live, just in case they've missed or not got notifications turned on. And good morning, Joe. Lovely to see you here. And oh my goodness, I've already got a troll. And it is very cold there, Rachel. Wow, I presumed it would be, being Northern Hemisphere, and it is your winter. So lovely to have you here. Tune into your intuitive senses and your psychic senses and your spirit connections, and we shall continue on. We'll continue onwards now with the reading. And here we go. So if I glance a bit further right, it's because I am monitoring the Body Soul app. Now, let me see what we've got here. Oh, where's my pointer? There. So what we've got here is our 5 cards as usual and the Owl card. And I'm going to bring it up. I think we've got a really bright glow of sunshine out there because the colour of the table seems to have changed a bit. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, isn't there? And sunshine, not the heat, but the sunshine is absolutely lovely. We have had a lot of humidity at the moment because it has been raining and sort of unseasonally, the amount of rain we've had. And it's created a very deep humidity. So I have had the air conditioner going just to dehumidify. And you picked it, Sarah. I had to giggle when I saw that too, and guess which position it's in? It's in your role. And I thought, oh bugger, is that a message to me? Inner Soul Guidance Oracle deck from Leanne. And Deb, is this card this morning? It is the Stag. Observe, listen, pay attention. So step back and see the bigger picture. There is more here than meets the eye. And oh my, I looked at these cards because I lay them down and then I go do other things and then I come back. I see them pretty much fresh as you see them here now as I explain them. So here we are, we're observing, listening and paying attention. And I think Spirit's getting my attention at the moment. And here we have the Gilded Reverie deck that I'm using. That is the Sierra Marchetti Gilded Reverie Lenormand and the expanded edition. So I'll just put that back there so that you know the deck that you're looking at. And here we go. Right now we have birds communication in the home space. Here we have birds communication in the workspace. Both of the birds. Now the owls is the one from the expanded section of the deck. So communication. The child is in that unexpected, so playfulness today. The mask, here we are in our role, and what we have is bridges to cross. Right, so Just seeing this in the fresh eyes, I haven't looked at them. I placed them down, but the one that I did notice was the mask as I went and did it. So well done you, Sarah. The owls in the home space, it really is digging into the talking with people, the communication. It is more or less with the verbal. So this is, oh, I'm going to have to sneeze. Just hold on a Oh, and my goodness, I don't normally like doing that when I'm on live. Excuse me. Um, I have got the ceiling fan going, so it must have stirred up some of the air to tickle my nose. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Rena. I do appreciate that. Bless you for the bless you. The owls is the more what we do. Thank you, Keza. Wisdom, bringing in the depths of what our communication is. So it really is taking that time to, um, with the stag. I'm going to just leave that one there this time. Um, oh, hang on. Yeah, observe, listen, pay attention. So step back and see the bigger picture because there is more than meets the eye. It is taking that time with our home, our family situations to actually listen more than actually talking, I think, because you do see owls in the tree in that sort of, they seem to be asleep all the time. I mean, they are nocturnal, but it's more you feel that depth of wisdom in their stance, in how they actually do position themselves as if they are listening, and they probably are listening all the time because of the wariness and conscious aspect of having to be careful around, that there might be predators around. But it's also the message for us to be sitting quietly and in what is body language to make it obvious that we're actually listening, that we are, not in an overt way, but to be involved, be present with those around us, that we are actually listening, we are taking notice, we are absorbing, we are understanding what is happening around. And at the right time, we will take action. We will fly into a situation with the right knowledge and wisdom to be able to at least guide and help in what ways we can. There's sometimes where we can't always do that, and at times that it can be almost considered, I suppose, interfering. But just know what is that right moment. You'll sense it when connecting. It's taking that deep breath so that we can calm our own selves and tune into the gut feeling, intuition we're feeling around a situation, that we either do sit and just listen, or we do fly and act. We actually put it into action. I'm feeling that one with the owls. Good morning, Tracy. Lovely to see you here. So there is a knowing, and inner knowing, and your inner wisdom will guide you to that. Your connection with spirit. Just ask, is it the right moment to listen, sit back, do nothing, or do something, and that's in the family situation. I do feel that's more around relationships today, not so much the physical aspect of the home. Okay. Oh, good morning, Virginia. Oh, well, for you, it's good evening. I've got Virginia Shower is actually on the Body Soul app making comments, so that's why I mentioned Virginia, because you won't see her comment anywhere else. I can't bring it to the screen. So, and it is good to see you, Virginia. She's the creator, for the Soul software program that created the Body Soul app. So I got that a bit muddled, but good morning, Virginia. Good evening, Virginia. Whatever way you want to hear it. And here we are over on the workspace. It's the birds as well, as we can see. It is the communication to get things done. It's actually interacting with lots of other people. It's almost like round the water cooler. So perfect card to actually be in the workspace, the business space, because so many times in days gone past when we actually had big business, rooms, big business workspaces, and the rest where people did gather was almost around the water cooler or the snack station, that type of thing. Not that I've ever worked in those situations. I haven't. A simple country girl who grew a simple, small country business. Although in the place where that was, 15 to 20 employees wasn't small, it was actually big-ish for the town. Anyway, that's the concept of what we're looking at with this. It's the chatter, it's the getting information shared in and around the space, and whatever was needed to, and it's a space and place of feeling comfort with each other. Although not to have it getting to the point of gossip, it really needs to be almost like a fact finding, I think, in some respect. Good morning, Lisa. Or it could be evening wherever you are. Lovely to have you here, Lisa. So if you feel, and this really is tapping into that intuitive sense, that gut feeling. If you feel it's gossip, it probably is. If you feel that it needs further checking out, do so, because there is so much misinformation out and about in the world now, because of the ease in which we can do searches like Googling it or Bing it or whatever other search engines, DuckDuckGo or whatever. There's so many different ways that we actually do communicate. And, it can be to the videos like I'm doing here now, even. And so much can be shared and spread so easily. Just do a little bit of that fact. That's what I'm feeling in this. Do research and fact checking, and not to spread out further and more of that without having that basis of, is this the truth? If you're in doubt, just ask, does it feel like it's true to me? And it's bringing forward that is the, as best you can find what is true, to pass on to others in your work environment, your business environment. So let's get going and moving forward with what's next in our workspace. That's what that's indicating to me. Bringing in the child, that wonderful, beautiful aspect of adventure, excitement at what's next, and being able to open that world of discovery and creativity, because this has building blocks, it has toys, it has Fantasyland, it has all sorts of things opening up from this book, that beautiful magic dust and all the rest that a child anticipates. That they really don't know what's next and are so willing to jump in and find out what's around the corner, what's in this book, what's next. And even if you've read the book to them 10, 20, 100 times, it's still an adventure. It's still something that excites them. So bring in that childlikeness into your day in either of these, where you're communicating in a way that brings forward that excitement, brings forward the options, the opportunities, the what's new, asking that question, what's next, what's new, because we've got the bridge. And here we go with our own self, and we've got the mask here. This is our role. It could be putting on the mask, as in do the right thing. We've got all the messages now with what is that pandemic still occurring, supposedly. I probably said that wrong, but anyway, I'm going to leave it there. We do need to still wear masks mandated in certain areas, and that's just the physical world we live in at the moment. Metaphorically or emotionally, and all that we experience in other ways in our energy fields and everything. Are you wearing a mask? Do we need to take it off? Are we giving over our what's the word, Virginia, on the Body Soul app? It's our sovereignty. And it's a word that's used often there, isn't it? So here's me looking at the iPad as if I'm seeing Virginia through a screen. It's a wonderful little app. I love it. I thoroughly enjoy using that every day. So what we're doing is either unmasking so that we are in our true essence, and we feel in our own strength that we are strong enough to actually reveal, look, it's time now to be who we are and show the world who we are. and bring it forward, communicating that in all aspects as far as the home and the workplace as well. And that, it's not with an absolutely naive innocence of the child, it's with the, look, it's time to discover new ways, it's time to actually reveal, unmask, and see what's next. Because through a mask, do you really see all of what is around and about you with full clarity? Because we know that a mask has only the small eye slits or eye openings. It's not giving us the full picture. And we can, it's almost like that, the saying of seeing the world through rose-coloured glasses, or whatever colour you want, but it's not in its actuality. So I think it's probably letting us know, look, take the mask off, let people see who you are, and we need to be seeing everything in that clear way as well, without that barrier of what's in front of us. Okay? I think that's our message for today in this. And what we have as that central pivot, these two, well, look, we've got three of these cards being from that expanded section of the deck. And so we are needing to extend ourselves, expand. And with this and the bridges in that central pivot role, it's crossing the bridges. It's doing either now or later. It's still meaning that we are going to have to cross the bridge and go whichever way, from one side to the other side back. We are making that decision. You're making that decision. So make it in the strength of who you are, in the childlikeness, masked or not. Bring it forward that you know within yourself that the decisions that you are making are yours, and that you can do it whenever you feel it's the right moment. It doesn't have to be immediately. It can be something that is left till later. Or it could be just that you need to make one now and know that there is another one later. It's whatever derivatives you're feeling Spirit's actually bringing to you of this, with the bridges and the message it's bringing you. Okay? But I do think that, being that this is the column that it is, the message really is about, communication one way to another and back. It really is two-way communication, very strongly there. So make sure, if you feel the need at any point in the day, your gut feeling's telling you, I need to be speaking with this person and listening to them. Remember, we are needing to listen to that bigger picture and see the bigger picture. Okay, see the bigger picture, take the mask off, make sure you're getting it clearly. And with that beautiful expectation of something new, or the excitement of a new adventure, or being open to what is that new pathway. As children grow, we're growing too. Okay, and bring that into what is your energies today. I think that's the message. As much as that, it's just the beautiful adventure of life. I think it really does bring that into the day and the focus today of having that listen mode, having that speaking mode, having that bigger picture. Unmask. Mask up if you really feel that you need to, as far as even, some of the things. If you're feeling vulnerable, certainly put that metaphorical mask on, and, but don't leave it there all the time. Okay? There are times where you need to take it off, obviously. Yeah, Rena, they are definitely interesting cards today. I loved it when I saw them showing themselves like that as I saw them the first time as I was reading them. So thanks, Keza. You have a beautiful day as well. And it looks like there's another spammer. And thanks to you too as well. Thank you, beautiful Sarah. And they are perfect messages, aren't they? And whoops, they're scrolling past very fast because of a spammer. You're lifting the mask and coming forward, and have asked to tell Mother's story to create the awareness and support for others on their journey, where there's been a loss or death by suicide in work area. A veteran of war department's now helping. Oh, great. That is wonderful, Rachel, sorry. And get your nursing to help others, turning negatives into positive. That's an absolutely wonderful position to be able to be now in that helping mode. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, you're saying it is very on point. Thank you. Have a good night and love to all. Thank you, Rachel. And thank you from Kim. Have a great one. Have a great day to everyone from Kim. So I will leave it there. Thank you. And thank you for joining in too, Virginia. As far as the Body Soul app, I will get that little video done very soon as far as how to actually download from your app store the Body Soul app. I'll do a quick little loom and share it into my Facebook pages. So thank you, each and every one of you. Keep being the best you that you can be. And I'll catch you tomorrow around the 8 o'clock. Bye for now and namaste.